Good morning and welcome to the Friday edition of the Scoreboard, your morning report. I guess we better do a better job of that then. Last night in the NHL, Thursday, February 29th, leap year coming once in 4, then you get one day more. Well, here we have it. Toronto over Arizona, 4-2. Buffalo, 3-2 winners in overtime over Tampa Bay. We'll skip down and take a look at Detroit lost to the Islanders, 5-3. And near the bottom, Los Angeles Kings over the league-leading Vancouver Canucks, 5-1. Leaders in the NHL after last night, Kucherov still on top, 104. But look at this, Auston Matthews got his 53rd goal of the season. He and William Nylander are still there. NHL schedule tonight, March 1st, new month. Arizona's playing in Ottawa, Philadelphia at Washington, and New Jersey at Anaheim. So the impact of last night on the Atlantic Division. First of all, let's look at this. Florida tied atop with the Bruins, but they're have a game in hand over the Bruins. But look at this. Their last 10 games for Florida, 9-1. And look at Boston's record over the last 10 games, 3-2-5. Toronto in third, 8-2 in their last 10 games, then Detroit, Tampa, and then our bottom three, Buffalo, Montreal, and Ottawa. A little closer to home, there was a big game last night in the CCHL at the Ed Lumley. Smith Falls Bears, 4-3 winners over Cornwall. That was a 4-point game for those two teams. There wasn't much difference in them in the standings, but now there is 2 more, and it could have been 2 less. Oh, so Smith Falls 4 at Cornwall 3. Cornwall was a little short-staffed last night, but made a game of it, mind you, but 4-3 for the Bears. Tonight in the league, Hawkesbury Hawks are in Brockville. Kempfell's at Rockland, important for both teams. Rockland's jockeying for one of those positions, 2, 3, or 4. And Kempfell are looking to hang on to a playoff spot. And out in Smith Falls, first place, Navan Grads are playing the Bears. Bears would really like to close that gap. They're only 4 points behind. I guess we haven't done the leaders, and not much of a change here, but the thing I wanted to point out was, if we remember back about a month ago, there were 3 or 4 Cornwall Colts in this top 10 in scoring. I don't see any names up there now. Has that been the difference for the Cornwall Colts? I'm not sure, because they've still got super goaltending. Maybe they just haven't been producing the goals, or the big guys haven't been producing. Now, I know the mailman was suspended for 5 games, but the other guys aren't pulling up the slack. And standings, once again, as we said, Smith Falls Bears only 4 points behind the Navan Grads. Colts hanging on to that third spot. There's those Rockland Nationals who are hot and cold. When you got to keep winning, guys. You're not going to move up in the standings. Renfrew Wolves, those big games, Hawkesbury Hawks, Carleton Place Canadians, and the Kempfell 73s rounding out the 8th position for the last playoff spot. But Junior Sens with a win last night. What are they down? Maybe 5 points possible. Pembroke Lumber Kings, 7 games in hand. They're only 6 points behind. Gee, even if they played 500 hockey, they're going to catch some of those guys. Nepean Raiders aren't out of it. They're back 11 points, but I'm not ruling them out. And the Braves, well, we're gearing up for next year. Time for the weather report, and look at this, baby. High for today, we're forecasting 0 Saturday, a high of 5. Sunday, 8. Look at this, Monday, 17 degrees. Driving to Toronto on Monday, by the way. Nice weather. A little bit of sun peeking out from behind that cloud. And on Tuesday, 16, with a little bit of moisture possibility. But that's when it's going to be wheels up for us. Thanks very much for watching. See everybody for maybe a final broadcast